Welcome, Libra, to your September 2023 reading. Thanks so much for tuning into my channel. Now, happy birthday to all you Librans born at the end of September. Now, this month, I am using the Light Seers Tarot deck if you're interested, and I'm going to be clarifying with the mini Rider-Waite Tarot once we've gone through these first cards here. Now, this month, like all months, I'm offering my free mini reading to new subscribers. So if you've got a question about this particular reading or something that this reading doesn't cover for you, click the subscribe button and in the comment section below put new subscriber, free mini reading, or new subscriber, then ask your question and I will get back to you. Now, don't worry if you don't hear from me right away. I get back to everyone who subscribes and asks a question. Now, for everyone else, I'm also opening it up for you to ask a question. So you don't have to subscribe. You can already be a subscriber. You can be a new viewer, whatever it is, you can ask a question and I will give you a yes or a no answer or a short message that comes out for you, because sometimes that happens as well. But let's get into your reading. Now, Libra, this month is quite a significant month. Out of these initial 8 cards, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the 8 are major arcana. And major arcana talk about significant events going on in your life. So for some of you, I feel like September is quite important. Now, you've got the 4 of Pentacles here. You start out with the 4 of Pentacles. You've actually got the 4 and the 3 here, but I feel like you are hanging on tightly to something. And often this is talks about money, but it can be a metaphor for hanging on tightly to perhaps some memories from the past or some ideas that you are wanting to hold tightly for yourself. But I feel like you don't have to do this. I'm feeling like you're doing out of this because you feel like you need to. It's like a necessity to hang on to whatever it is for you. It's a general reading, so it's going to be different for everyone, whether it's your money. You might be feeling like that you're struggling, but when you look at things, you're actually not. You don't have to. Often in the past, this was called the miser card. So it's that person that doesn't spend anything but has millions and millions in the bank, goes down to the $2 shop to buy cheap things when really they don't have to do that. They're in a great stable financial position. But whatever this is, whether it's your ideas, whether it's your memories, whether it's hanging on to a certain situation, it talks about you not really having to do that. Don't feel like you need to. Let's put it that way. But you've got the 3 of Pentacles here. This is a great card of you being a mentor. It's a really good card for your career. You are becoming a leader here, and people are looking up to you and learning from you. You're able to share your knowledge. You're able to share your skills. So for some of you, that's why I'm feeling like the 4 and the 3 they're very much connected. You might be perhaps feeling like you need to guard yourself, guard your ideas, guard your knowledge, guard your wisdom, but you don't have to here, Libra. You've got really great cards here. Now, it's interesting. You've got the Hermit here and the Hierophant, one above the other, both very spiritual cards here. Now, the Hermit, this can represent a Virgo, so some of you might have a significant Virgo in your world in September, but it could just be you also harnessing that Virgo energy. I mean, it is September, that is the month of Virgo, so you could be really going within and meditating here, getting some answers that you've really been searching for. The hermit, goes out into the mountain, into the cave, removes themselves from the rest of the world and from their and from people to gain enlightenment. And I feel like something is happening in September that is really going to give you enlightenment. And for some of you, this could be very spiritual. This could be talking about spiritually, but this can also just be talking about things like problems that you've been concerned about, issues that you've been worrying about. But whatever it is, in September you are going to be doing a lot of this soul searching. And look at the Hierophant, how beautiful that pink is. I had to put my crystal on there because the color is just beautiful. And I'm feeling like in September you are absolutely going to be getting what it is that you seek. And in a way, it's going to be earth-shattering because you've got the Tower here. Now, often a lot of people talk about the Tower as being a negative event that happens, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's negative. It can be negative. It can be something happens, you're not expecting it, and it shakes up your world. But what the Tower always talks about is that whatever is being shaken up, whatever is shifting and changing because of this sudden and unexpected event, will bring in such a release, such a relief as well. And the fact that you've got the Empress here, some of you might be finding out that you are having another child, because the Empress is that the mother card, the card of the mother, the card of nurturing, the card of bringing. It's a card of productivity and abundance and fertility. But for some of you, this Tower moment could have something to do with your mother as well. This is could be quite a sudden, unexpected event that comes into play when it comes to your mother here. But as I said, the Tower, you might be shaken out of this hermit mode as well that you're putting yourself into a little bit by this Tower moment, and that could cause you to be really thinking about the past a lot here as well, because you've got the Six of Cups. So this is that card of nostalgia. This is a card of your kids as well. For some of you, you might be hanging on tightly to your family, your kids, not your memories, your childhood memories, things from the past. But the Sun here really is the best card in the deck, and I'm feeling like the Sun is going to be freeing you and releasing you from any kind of negativity here. The Sun is success. Seriously, if any of you are going for a promotion, you're going to be successful here. But the Sun is just beautiful, joyful energy. Now, the Hierophant here, this is the card of Taurus. So some of you may have a significant Taurus in your life. But the Hierophant card here is also a card of marriage. This can be some of you deciding to do, this is a card of tradition and of traditional kind of structures like the church, like getting married, like religion, like universities, like corporate ventures. This is this like traditional kind of things going on in your life as well. But the Hierophant is but this was called the card of the Pope. This is a very, very spiritual card. And like I said, for a lot of you, there is enlightenment that you are seeking. There is some soul searching that is going on here for you, Libra, which is beautiful. And certainly if you have an interest in the tarot or esoteric kind of things, or seeking enlightenment, this is really going to be beautiful, and it's going to develop wonderfully here for you in September. Just that energy of that Empress card, the Earth Mother, beautiful. I mean, it's almost like, you see the world here in her belly, and the oceans. I always look at that as oceans in her cloak, if it's a cloak, but it's almost like she is the protector. The Empress is that protective, nurturing kind of energy, and things are growing here for you in September, Libra. They really are. Now, the Empress does represent a Cancer as well, so you could have significant Cancer here for some of you. But as I said, it could be some shocking news, and you might find that you are pregnant, because the Tower right above the Empress card, I always do kind of often see that as a pregnancy that you weren't kind of expecting there. Well, let's get on to the clarifying cards here, the mini Rider-Waite that I will shuffle for you to see if we can get some further messages through for you. And whoa, flipping out there is the Queen of Cups. Now, this is the card, I would read this as a Scorpio, but this is any water sign here, so a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio, because it is general. But the Queen of Cups is very loving, nurturing energy. This could be someone from your past. This could be your children, a child, just because it's near the Six of Cups. And you could be hanging on to this child or this person from the past as well, a little bit too hard perhaps, but the Queen of Cups, beautiful, nurturing energy, very much connected with the Empress, that mothering kind of nurturing, loving energy here that I feel like you are going to be really in touch with. There's one just flew out here. Wow, and the Strength card, another major arcana here. I feel like you are really strong in your nurturing abilities as well, Libra. You're the one that's going to be looking after people here and carrying a lot of people emotionally. But the Strength card is represents a Leo, so you could have a significant Leo here. But the Strength doesn't always necessarily talk about physical strength. This is that deep internal strength that we get, and I feel like we often get in touch with that deep inner strength as well when we are in hermit mode and we are going in and trying to harness a lot of that kind of energy. And yeah, it's beautiful energy. This is also another card of success here, that Strength card. And whoops, messing everything up here. Oh wow, some of you might really be having a baby here. This is another kind of card that does talk about new life, but all aces. This can be a new project that you are working on. You might be going into hermit mode and meditating and trying to get some new inspiration for a creative project or idea. And I absolutely feel like you will be getting some new stuff here going on. The Ace of Wands and the Fool. This is new beginnings. The Fool is at the start of their journey. They are free. The Fool is free here, go lucky, happy, joyfully going along here. Now, for some of you, you might be going on a bit of a journey here, but it's interesting. Wow. the Tower card again. Twice with the Tower card. This is something's happening in September that's really going to, as I said, really shake your world. So there is this new journey that you're going to be going on, and I feel like for some of you, this is really, I'm just fixing my crystal, sorry. This is going to be quite life-changing. And yeah, it's just a new, you've got this new inspiration. And you know, this is the Seven of Wands. It's interesting. If other people don't agree with you, stand your ground, because the Seven of Wands is that card of doing exactly that. You know, you might be having other people not agreeing with you or not seeing your side of things, but if you truly believe in something, stand your ground here, because you're going to be successful. If it's not worth the effort of having that bit of conflict or bit of struggle here, let it go. But if you truly believe in what it is that you are fighting for, working towards, whatever it is for you, this is really saying you will be successful here. So stand your ground, because you're going to get your wish, or you're going to certainly be, you're going to win. Now, the Four of Swords. This is another card. Interesting. Very interesting that you've got the Hermit. You've got the Four of Swords. This is another card of you healing, you recuperating, you going away somewhere perhaps and closing the door on the outside world and just recharging, regaining your strength and really resting. And this is almost mentally as well. I think for your mind's sake, you need to do this in September, or you certainly might be making plans to do this as well. Because, yep, things have been, and I feel like you're going to be doing this because you know that things are going to start happening really quickly. The Ace of Wands, sorry, right under the Knight of Wands. I always read Knights. I mean, this could be a fire sign because it is a general reading, but I read Knights as energy, as movement and shifts in your energy. So a lot of passionate, creative things are going to be happening, things really quickly as well, because the Knight of Wands energy is very, very speedy, rushing kind of energy. And so I feel like you're going to be taking that time out because you know what's coming. This new venture, this new journey. I'll just take my crystal away. This new venture, this new journey that you will be undertaking here is going to really sap some energy and make you so busy. And I mean, look at that. Eight of Pentacles. This is the card of the Apprentice. You know, one card here, you're the master. You are the one that is teaching others and mentoring others, but something happens and there's a new beginning here for you in September, where you are now going to have to be the apprentice and you're going to have to learn, and it's going to make you so happy. You've got the 10 of Cups, one of the best cards in the deck. I mean, you've got the Sun and you've got the 10 of Cups. There's so much happiness coming in for you here, Libra. I am absolutely loving it. And I feel like after this quite shocking event, this quite unexpected event as well comes in, you are going to be able to work on something new, begin a new journey in your life, begin on in a new direction, and just have so much happiness come in for you. It's just emotional fulfillment as well. I mean, I love this card. You look in the distance, they've got the beautiful home on a beautiful piece of land, the river in the background or the creek, the happy family, and the beautiful 10 cups filled with love and joy and happiness and success, all of the things that you could possibly wish for. So we'll leave it there, Libra. What a great month. I feel very significant month for a lot of you, as I said as well, with some new beginnings here that are really going to bring you so much joy. So we'll leave it there. I hope that resonated with you. Please let me know in the comments. Don't forget, if you want to get that mini reading and you haven't subscribed, please do. And for everyone else, if you just have a question, I'm happy to shuffle my cards to give you that yes or no answer as well. So have a great month, Libra, and I hope to see you next month. Bye.